In for just fuel, Nick Ham staying behind the wheel, and then they're going to be out and have almost an entire lap on the rest.
And this car had a massive off in one of the earlier practice sessions today. The shank. Talk about exciting racing. I need to remind you about the Built Ford Tough 225 live from Kentucky. That's the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. It's a little later this month in 2 weeks' time. July 18, of course, Ron Hornaday on a real roll at the moment. Won the most recent race and currently leads the championship.
He's got to do right now. He's running down some really fast laps, trying to get as much of a lead as he can because he knows he's going to have to stop regardless. The other guys have made their stop, so he's just trying to gap himself and get what he can get.
Well, he's about a second off the pace of Memo Rojas, is the fastest car out there right now, but nonetheless doing a tremendous job, and the Bio Racing Group have to be ecstatic with the job that they've done here today. They said at Ohio they really struggled, lost a lot of track time with the rainy conditions, but when they come back to a track that they know, like this one now, they have a notebook to work from. Let's talk GT for a moment. Nick leads the way over Eric Lux. There's a big margin between those two cars, and the 67 of Justin Marks is third. So it's Mazda, Porsche, make it another Porsche. What a finish that was, and what a season for close finishes 2008 was in the Grand Am Rolex Sports Car Series. Of course, the closest was up in Montreal. We're heading there soon next month. And just look at the margins of victory. 64,000, 81,000. It was very, very close. Notice Norcio Lee doesn't call the finish now till the car's actually in victory lane.
What was it? That wasn't his first time, was it?
Source Master is fourth, and Kevin Buckler is up into fifth. Enjoy the ride aboard the Mazda for just a moment.
Yeah, listen here. Oh, mismatched downshift. You hear that?
Yeah.
He popped it down into the lower.
Into the Eastern Horseshoe. That's what it sounded like for Nick. The third Fun Bucker Lowell's car, the 85, gets going again. This is the battle in GT. We ride with Sylvain Tremblay, team principal in the 70 Speed Source Mazda, chasing the 87 of Dirk Werner. This is a familiar storyline and a familiar scene. And I need to tell you that just briefly in DP.
And what they had is an oil pump issue with the car. Really, the ratio between the pump scavenging and pumping was off. So that's why they were losing all the oil out of the car. They got it all figured out, so no problems here. And one of the biggest improvements with that car, Sylvain was telling me, is the new nose on the front end. Always in hot temperatures, that car seems to struggle a little bit keeping it cool. That new front end is keeping that motor about 10 degrees cooler, and he said it's in the perfect operating temperature for that little Mazda. And even though it's creating a bit more downforce, not really slowing them down enough on the straightaways, but making them a lot faster on the infield.
And he as well.
That's the GT lead duo up there that they're right between now.
Dirk Werner, Sylvain Tremblay have been going blow for blow. Yeah, because Werner's got the lead in GT, but this man, Tremblay, on board the 70 machine, is looking for that third consecutive win here at Daytona for the Speed Source team, and he's only about half a second behind. You can see the leader right in front of him.
Break the momentum, it stays pretty much the thing. Now here's your overall lead in GT in second place. You're riding in second, right up in front of Lake Keane. And the Mazda has more top-end speed, so watch it now as it comes up.
I think Lee's going to have to keep it down to the left, make him go the long way around. Dirk Werner, Sylvain Tremblay, the drag race. Away! Dirk took him all the way in there. Sylvain was going for it, just going to...